Good morning, everybody in Facebook world, and welcome to the inaugural Food Tank Summit here in the Windy City, Chicago. My name is Mike Novak, and I'm the host of the Mike Novak Show here in Chicago. The theme for this conference is Chicago, we can change the food system, and we're at the Gleacher Center in Chicago, which is just across the river from the Loop, if you know Chicago at all. And we're streaming live, as you know, because you're watching it right now on Facebook, and we're going to be streaming live all day long as we have people do panels. You can go to foodtank.com to see streaming live video of the panels, but you can come back here to Facebook to see individual interviews that are shorter, and we'll take some of those people involved in the panels and get their thoughts about what they participated in and what they're about to participate in. So we hope you will be doing that all day long. They will be coming and going at various times during the day. I'm doing it during the morning. Alia Dalal will be here in the afternoon to wrap things up. Now, you should know that Organic Valley is sponsoring these interviews Backstage, the Backstage interviews on Facebook, and we're very, very grateful to Organic Valley for doing that. During the day, if you want to participate, you can use the hashtag Food Tank. You can go on Twitter if you want to make a comment, but you can obviously go to Facebook and hashtag Food Tank, and we'll take your comments and perhaps your questions. If you want to go to Twitter, go to @food_tank, or you can go to @MikeNow, which is my Twitter handle. Again, you can go to the Mike Novak Show on Twitter. We're going to be streaming live there. It's being streamed live on several locations, but mainly on Food Tank on Facebook. Now, I want to introduce the person who is responsible for all of this, and that's the president and founder of Food Tank, Danielle Nierenberg. Good morning.
Good morning. So excited to be here. It's
going
to be a great day.
It is going to be a great day. What's the energy like out there?
It's good. We have a lot of speakers who are already here. We have some really exciting folks who are going to be in the room asking questions. I couldn't be more thrilled to have all these people here.
Now, it takes a lot of people to put something like this together because you're going to have more than 200 participants. You sold out, which is great. There's a dinner later. Who are some of the folks that made this happen?
We couldn't have done this event without the Chicago Council on Global Affairs, the Chicago University Booth School of Business, Organic Valley, as you mentioned, Barilla, and the Barilla Center for Food and Nutrition. All of these folks and organizations and businesses have been instrumental in helping put this together.
And what do you accomplish in a one-day event like this? What can you get done?
My biggest goal for the Food Tank Summit here in Chicago is to really have some uncomfortable conversations, to really bring some important dialogue to the table. We have a lot to do to fix this food system, and if we don't break down some silos and get people talking to one another, things are never going to change, but we can change the food system.
And in that regard, yeah, you've set it up. You talk about transparency. You're taking some of the folks at the top, the big businesses versus the small farmers and the food distributors and the activists, and you put them all in a room and you have them duke it out at some point today.
I don't know if it's duking it out. We're not pitting them against each other, but we do want them to talk. We want them to have some dialogue, to converse, to realize that we're all just people working toward the same goal.
Mm-hmm. And this is just the start. You've got summits planned for next year as well.
Absolutely. February 2nd in Washington, D.C., in collaboration with the George Washington
Groundhog
University.
Day. Okay.
We will be having a summit just 10 days after the inauguration to really set the stage for the next administration and their goals on food.
I wish you luck. I think this is just going to be absolutely fabulous. I know you're a very busy person today, and I know you need to get going, and I want to remind people that this is sort of the pre-interview because starting around 9 o'clock, maybe a little after 9 o'clock Central Time, we will continue to do Facebook Live. Again, sponsored by Organic Valley, and we really appreciate their sponsorship. I'm going to be talking to a bunch of people. We're going to be rolling them through here, one after another, and we want you to participate. Go and use the hashtag Food Tank. Ask us your questions. Make your comments. If somebody says something provocative, we'd love to hear from the people out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Check out foodtank.com. Email me at Danielle@foodtank.com. We'll get your questions answered.
All right. So Come on back in just a few minutes. Daniel, I know you need to get going. I'm Mike Novak. You can also go to my Facebook page, The Mike Novak Show in Chicago, or go to www.mikenovak.net, which is, you can see podcasts of the kinds of things that I do, and I will see you later.